Hello everybody and welcome. I can't say what we're doing today because today is mystery stamping. Well, I can say that. And just for a bit of COVID lockdown fun, I've asked my mini me, my little miss, to pick a stamp set and to pick one colour so that I can add other colours to it. And I will create with whatever she picks. So this is going to be some fun. My name is Tatiana. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Australia. I'm based on the mid-north coast of New South Wales. And welcome. I'm also part of the 2021 Artisan Design team and I have had the most amazing year with that. There's not much to chat about. Celebration is going. Got a new host code started today, and my September customer gift for purchases of $50 or more are cute. I can't remember their names. They're the red and the white, clear with gold specks dots. Oh, I should go to bed. It's also sugar-free September, so I've gone sugar-free for September to raise funds for muscular dystrophy, and I am craving something really sweet. So my brain is a little foggy because it's like, you want sugar, you want cake, you want ice cream, you want chocolate. Donut sounds pretty good right now, but I am resisting. I've had some strawberries and yeah. Anyway, let's flip the camera and Little Miss will present to me and to all of you the mystery stamp set. So let's, yep, there we go. Okay, I am waiting to see. While I'm waiting, I've got to say hello to Judy and Joan and Felicity and Tanya and Priscilla. Thank you so much, all of you, for joining and commenting. I'm so excited. Ooh, oh, she's handed them to me upside down as well. I love it. Okay, which one shall we?
I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, I'm using a Stampin' Right marker. Okay, I've already seen the Stampin' Right marker, so we're using Calypso Coral. Okay, I'm liking that. And I can't tell by the code number, but it is a photopolymer stamp set. I can tell you that. Shall we flip? Bum, 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 bum. We're using Sweet as a Peach. Fabulous. Just then you sounded like the lady from the Romper. I don't know what the Romper Room is, Judy. Okay, so Sweet as a Peach is from our 2021 to 2022 annual catalogue. Let me flip it out and flip the catalogue. Oh, that could sound terrible.
What can sound terrible?
Oh, don't worry, sweetheart. Where's the peach? Peach, 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 peach. What's it called again? Sweet as a Peach. So it'll be under S, not P. Sweet Strawberry, it's on page 61.
Can I come in?
Yes, oh, do you want to wave hello to everybody now that you've... Do you want to wave? There we go, say hi.
Hi.
Judy, I've just written your comment. I'm not old enough to. Okay, I'll have to Google it. So, anyhow, Sweet as a Peach, page 61. Well, there's a spread. Pages 60 to 61 in the annual catalogue. And what I really love with this one is that you can stamp some of the sentiments inside the peach. Did you know that? We're shaking our head over here. What shall I do? What shall I do?
That's the example.
Oh yes, there is an example right there. That's right, my dear. Have a peachy day. I think I will use that sentiment. And I've been handed Calypso Coral. And along with Calypso Coral, I am going to pick Pale Papaya.
I can't choose out of those two colours.
Well, I'm going to use both. I will put the Stampin' Right marker back though. I don't need that, but, oh, I've rearranged things. I do need a sponge doubler in Calypso Coral. So there we go. And what else? Do we want to use the DSP? Or what else could we use? Thinking. Oh, so many possibilities, isn't there?
1,000.
1,000. This has put me on the spot, actually. Oh, I have an idea.
Yay.
I have an idea. Okay, so let's start stamping. I'm going to start with some basic white. Oh, big yawn, my dear. It might be easier if I just cut. I'm going to use it's basic white thick. I'm going to need a.
Whisper that.
I know it's labelled Whisper Light, don't you worry. Okay, got a. Let's grab the envelope while we're out. Out and about. Eh?
I have an idea for the envelope.
Hmm?
I have an idea for the envelope.
You have an idea for the envelope. Oh, and what's your idea for the envelope?
Maybe a little small peach in the envelope.
Okay, a small peach on the envelope has been requested, and I think that's a fabulous idea. A green, yes, actually, Judy, I was thinking green, but I will start with a white base because I can. You know, lockdown fun. Ooh. Make sure that is.
Right?
Oh, Judy, you've sent me a YouTube link. What's this YouTube link? Is it contraband? Okay, so I've got basic white, and I'm gonna grab some grid paper because I didn't think of prep. I was thinking, I don't know what I'm stamping, so why would I need grid paper? And what green shall we use? I'm thinking pear pizzazz.
What's that?
Oh, rumper for later. Awesome. Thank you.
I'll get it. Pizzazz.
You get pear pizzazz. So what I'm going to do is create a peachy background. That's a bit small.
Oh,
Don't fall, my dear.
is pear pizzazz.
Pear pizzazz. And because this is a photopolymer step set, I'm just going to grab my Stampin' Piece mat and place that underneath the grid paper because actually I'm going to rotate it.
Let's have some peachy fun.
Let's have some peachy fun. Good one. Now I want this background to be kind of soft and subtle. So I'm going to ink in pear pizzazz, stamp off, and then stamp on the card.
Ooh, that looks nice.
I'm going to create a...
I'm guessing you're supposed to put those little peach in the
Yes,
holes.
that's right. We're going to put the little peaches in between, but I thought it would be easier to start with the leaves.
Yeah.
Thank you, Judy. Fun. I don't know. Do you get, Judy? We went to the same high school. Judy, do you get the alumni emails? Because they were offering, well, they were selling as a fundraiser, roses. So I bought, because I'm starting a rose garden, I bought an alumni rose.
Over there.
Yes, it will, I haven't got it yet, but it will be planted over there in the front yard.
Where the
I'm very
other-
excited. It's a pink rose.
Where the other roses are?
Yes, we have roses. So the next bit is going to be slightly time consuming, but worth it. Time consuming because you're going to have to clean the stamp after every stamp. It's just, well, because I want it to be light and stamped off, remember?
Oh, yes, yeah.
Okay, so I've got lots happening. I've got pale papaya. Oh, you should have. We could have had matching roses. That's all right. So I've got pale papaya and calypso coral. The calypso coral is what Little Miss picked. And I'm going to ink in pale papaya. Then I'm going to use my sponge dauber that I've got labelled as calypso coral. And I'm just going to highlight some of the peach.
Ooh, that's clever.
To give a two-tone peach look. And then you line them up. It's the indents. If we look over here. I'm going to stamp off first. If you look at the peaches, there's those little indents which line up with some of the branches. So I'm going to take a moment to line them up. There. And then stamp.
Oh, that's why there's little holes there.
So how cute
That's cute.
is that? And the time consuming part is because I don't want to now ink this into the pale papaya, because then the calypso coral will... Oh, can you pick that up please? Thank you, darling. Whoa! Joanne has roses in her garden and some of the flower heads grow up to 8 inches across. What are you, 8 inches or centimetres? So, doesn't matter if I put this into the calypso coral, even though it's picked up a bit of the peekaboo, oh not peekaboo peach. I've gone back. Peekaboo peach was a similar colour to pale papaya that was around when I first joined.
But you can't see it.
No, I don't keep my retired colours very. I mean, that didn't stamp fully, so I just need to be a little bit more cautious, but it doesn't really matter. This is just, we're creating like our own.
I think that kind of looks like
DSP.
the sunlight's going onto it.
Oh, it's a shine mark, is it?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, let's do over here. Happy first day of spring. Woohoo! I'm so ready for the warmer weather.
Same.
Let's get out there in lockdown. Let's get out there in the world in lockdown.
We can't go out the that much though.
No, but we can exercise.
True.
True. Let's see.
When we were doing the shrinky stuff, I wanted to maybe do a peach.
Yes. We did some crafting experiments today. I bought...
Can I get mine?
Yeah, sure. I bought shrinky plastic and I had all these gorgeous ideas in my head. None of them worked in reality, so I'm back to the drawing board. Little Miss wanted a peach, but because the peaches, the stem and the peaches cut separately, I said no.
I got it.
But we did do a snowflake, which we'll show in a second.
I really like how it looks like there's two colours on it. Whoops.
So here's the snowflake. My hand doesn't really show the colour. Oh, that side there. Anyway, we just, one more peach over here. Got to clean.
Everywhere? Oh, yeah, there.
Don't know which of these peaches will show up, so I'm just doing them all. There'll only be one.
I thought there were only be two.
That one there. There. There's our background.
That looks so pretty.
Joanne says the snowflakes look not snowflakes. The snowflake is cute, Little Miss. Oh, I'm not going to close these, even though I started to. We are going to take a big peach now.
Big.
That in camera.
What are we going to do with the big peach?
We're going to stamp the big peach.
Where? In the middle?
No, we're going to stamp it and die cut it out.
Oh, yay.
So we're going to stamp it on. Let's see, will it fit on this bit? Yes, it will. I think it will. Yahoo! Okay, so we're going to do the same thing with the big peach. What's it called? What's the colour again?
It is Calypso Coral and
Pale Papaya.
Pale.
So we're going to Pale Papaya and then Calypso Coral with the...
What do you mean by then?
I don't know. I've got fuzzy brain today. So I don't know. I don't know what you mean by then. I don't remember saying then. Oh, let's do... I just saw the...
What's that? The three little flowers?
There's little itty bitty flowers. Could you find
also little bitty.
Blushing Bride for me,
Blushing
please?
Bride.
And we'll add some bitty flowers in the background here. And while we're looking for that, I've got the green stalk for the peach. And that is in Pear Pizzazz.
Is Blushing Bride on the first shelf or the second shelf?
It's on the higher shelf, it's in the pink section.
Pink.
And then that will fit nicely there. It's a good use of cardstock. And now,
Without a name.
oh, it's probably, you can't see it. It's the second one. It's some of the labels
That's
of,
Pale.
no, that's Blushing Bride.
Oh, you're blushing.
Okay. Oh, we need the dyes. Just gonna, yes. I'm stamping off as well, even though this is a fairly light colour.
It looks nicer.
But I
think it
like-
looks nicer like this. Because light rules.
Don't want them to take over the background, but I definitely like it
Looks
better.
like the flowers are at the back and the peaches are at the front.
Front, yeah, that's
Which I
also because
like.
of the size difference, isn't it?
Yeah.
Gives you, isn't that cute? Bring that up. For someone who didn't know what they were doing, I'm pretty pleased with this. Now I've got to say that my design is coming from the Crafty Carrot.
The crafty
The
carrot.
Crafty Carrot. I took part in their August class, and they used the hand pen stamp set, and I could even show you. I fell in love with the cards Cindy did, and I made. She did 2 cards, and I made 4 of each or 3 of each. Can't remember. So I'll show you. I'm using Cindy's layout basically.
4 of each, I'm pretty sure.
But obviously we've changed there. So this is, I've recreated Cindy's card. She used the Bumblebee ribbon, which I didn't have, so I used this one. But you're getting the concept. This is where I'm heading. Except instead of this die cutty bit,
The big peach.
we're going to have the big peach.
The big peach.
The big peach. So,
Oh, like Charlie and the... Wait, no, not
pale papaya. I'm going to grab a piece of pale papaya.
That just reminded me of a book.
James and the Giant Peach, isn't it? Oh, both of those are pre-cut card bases, so I will cut from this one.
James and the Giant Peach.
James and the Giant Peach.
And
And
for him.
I want some vellum.
Oh yeah, vellum.
Here's a perfect piece of vellum. And so sweet, stitched so sweetly dies, and we need the peach dies too. What are they called? Cheers. Big pen flowers potted.
Potted what?
I'm just talking to myself right now. What are the peach dies called?
Wait, there's peach dice?
There's coordinating dies.
I didn't see that.
Peach dies. Why can I not find them? They should be under P for peach.
Peach.
Picture this.
Do you like peaches, Mama?
I love peaches. Do you? Who loves peaches? Give me a thumbs up or a heart or... While I look for this die set. Why can Can I not find the peaches? There they are. Found the peach dyes. Okay. Yum. Judy is loving. So I'm going to use the second one, not the largest, the one down. And I'm going to die cut that out. And because I want to use the mini. Let's cut that down. It makes it easier. Let's grab Mini Bailey.
Yay! Hello again for the second time today.
Second. Where did it go? There it is. I'm gonna die cut that.
What would the peach fit in? Or will it be going on over the sides?
What do you mean?
The big peach, would the big peach fit into it? Or
Yeah,
would
the
it
big
like,
peach will fit into Mini Bailey, don't you worry.
no, like into that.
Yes, we'll see. Let's one step at a time. Before I forget, because I loved this bit, and so I've got my Wink of Stella, and I've got washi tape on this one, so that means I've refilled it with a little bit of rubbing alcohol just to give it a bit of a second life. Splotched it and just gonna give that vellum a real glittery.
Oh, that is glittery.
Can you see that there? Now, because it's on vellum, it's going to take a little bit of time to dry, so that's why I've done that now. And we can set that aside to dry
Glitter
on the paper as well.
I like it so fluffy.
You like it, do you?
Yes.
Ah, I was going to do the sentiment as well on the peach.
What was it again?
I was going to put, have a peachy day.
That's why I had would say we're gonna have a peachy fun.
Peachy fun. And what I'm going to do is stamp that in Calypso Coral, since that was the chosen colour for the day. Oui? Oui?
Oui.
Oui.
Si.
No, si is not French. Can you see how the ink pad has that area there that it's lighter? It's clearly I favour that area when I am inking up my stamp. So I'm trying to find the darker areas of my ink pad to ink up the sentiment so that it is
clear,
darker.
Ooh.
Yay!
It looks like it's literally on the peach.
It is literally on the peach.
Right. If it was in a tree, it wouldn't.
Now I'm gonna just snip, snip, snip.
And then it looks like it's off the peach, just floating around.
Floating around here.
Near the peach, because it likes peach.
Okay, now we can die cut these two bits out using the peach dyes, and Mini Bailey is to my right.
Your cutting assistant.
Is my cutting assistant, that is true. And I'm just grabbing, these are like post-it notes.
Mama,
Doesn't
can I
she?
do this bit?
Oh yeah,
Yay.
you can do the die cutting.
Yay.
Let me place. This just makes sure that once we put it into the die cutting machine that it doesn't
Move around or look wrong.
There we go.
Absolutely wrong.
Where's the top plate?
Isn't the top plate right here?
I don't know. Aha, it is. Come on, go to my right this time. This is the one time you're allowed to go to my right. Ah!
And also the time when I was filming something. Oh yeah, that.
I knocked it off. And then you have trouble re-inking them. Oh dear, I should ink that up. There you go, sweetheart. Both hands. Good work. Muscles from Brussels. Sorry, the table does shake when I do this. Thank you, Muscles. There's our peach and our peach leaves. And what's fun is that you can put the peach leaves whichever way you want. They work. I think it's designed to go this way. Or actually, I have no idea. I'm going to go with this way. Simply because if I went with the other way, it kind of starts getting too close
to the world,
to the sentiment. So we're going to go this way, and because I'm happy with that, I'm just going to add a little bit of glue on the bottom of that bottom leaf.
So that it stays still. So we don't have to spell it.
Oh, spell. We've been listening to Harry Potter.
And I have my wand out.
Oh, maybe you could finish the card. Finito.
What's that one?
Ah, now I needed a piece of, there's my vellum, and I couldn't remember where's my little ruler? No. Underneath your artwork on near my keyboard is the ruler.
Ruler. It's smaller than I thought you were talking about.
Okay, come on, quick.
Phew.
Oh, so which house are you in? Hogwarts house.
What?
Which Hogwarts house are you going to be in?
I am going to be in Gryffindor.
Gryffindor. Okay, so
I'm Hermione Granger.
Oh, she's Hermione Granger. We did dress up as Hermione Granger last week in Book Week. Okay, I want my piece of pale papaya to be smaller than the stitched edging of this vellum. So I'm cutting it at, that's 3 1/2, that's 2 1/4, so 2 1/8. 2 1/8. Remember that, please. Can someone type that in the comments, please?
I can remember it.
And let's try 3 1/4. Let's do the 3 1/4 first. Thank you, Joanne.
2 1/8.
2 1/8.
I sang it in my head 1,000 times.
And thank you, sweetheart. And there we go. That's perfect. So that's how we're going to mount that. And we're going to do what Cindy did too. Because, thank you, Tanya, because it was fun. And, you know, cool. But, and I think it'll match this card. Okay, we're going to take a...
Is that going to pick it?
No.
Oh, yes, brush.
I'm going to take a blending brush
Yay.
and Calypso Coral. And I like to hold my blending brushes closer to the head or even along the head. I don't like it's got this really nice flexibility. Not loses control, I have more control is probably the better way. So I'm going to ink up my blending brush, and then I'm going to start on my grid paper.
Why?
And
to make it lighter?
well, I start on the grid paper so that, because sometimes the first touchdown of the brush is kind of a bit darker and spottier, so that way that's not on my project. And I'm only going to blend.
What's brand?
Me not speaking properly.
Oh, it's
You hold the head
when
too.
you
Don't.
blend with a rend.
Okay, and so I'm going to blend the Calypso Coral into a good chunk of that, but not all of the pale papaya. Now I want it to be darker along the starting edge, so I'm going to go back and just do the edge.
That makes sense.
Now, has anyone ever tried blending on starting with a coloured piece of cardstock? So much fun. And that's the thing is, I've done it with tone on tone. So I would have used pale papaya ink on this before, but I've never, well, until Cindy showed that demonstration, I hadn't blended other colours onto other colour. Does that make sense? I really can't speak. Oh, there we go. Joanne said that her makeup brush that she used to use snapped because of the pressure. So I'm really happy with that blend. You can go as much or as little as you like.
It's not like you so.
And I actually got to say, I love the look it has on
Whoa.
And I'm going to put mine there, and then we're going to put the vellum on
then
top.
the giant peach.
And then we're going to have, we might need a few more peaches. There's one peach is just not enough on the front there. We need to fill it out a bit.
Yay. Maybe the small ones?
No, we're going to stamp 2 more large peaches.
2 more? Nice.
2 more. So let's
but without the words. Maybe
without the words, yes, and they'll go behind.
it?
Exactly. Good thinking, 99.
Here's 99.
There's a reference someone else doesn't understand. 99. There was a TV show. I don't know. I watched. Who knows? Who can tell me when Get Smart first started? I think it was in the 70s.
Get Smart.
It's a TV show, and it was about secret agents.
Does it still exist?
They've made a movie of it. That's new and modern. Anyway, and 1960s. I'm giggling. Sorry, Judy. I'm giggling at you. And I shouldn't be. Shouldn't feel old. I like to own my ages. I loved the 70s TV shows. You know, Get Smart and what's the other one? The genie one where she crosses her arms and blinks.
Cool.
Anyway, 99 was one of the secret agents, and she was a pretty lady who was very smart.
Oh.
So when I said good thinking 99, it was a compliment.
Yay.
You watched it when it started. Bewitched. Oh, I loved Bewitched, the old version. That's another good one.
Bewitched?
Yes. It was about this lady who was a witch. And
Ooh, I love
had to
witch.
pretend she wasn't.
Why?
Because...
Or is it like in Harry Potter the muggles don't like...
Yes, but she didn't call them muggles.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I've got 2 more peaches. Dream of Jeannie, that's the one, Joanne.
Oh, Janie.
My Dream of Jeannie.
Whoops.
With Major Healy and all his mishaps.
Mishaps.
And we need 2 pair of pizzazz leaves. Trying to use this piece of cardstock as efficiently as I can.
That makes sense. So you don't waste a bunch.
Yep.
Right? Because you're putting a bunch of peaches and a bunch of leaves.
Yes. I don't know. Is it a bunch of peaches though? Does anyone know? I'm asking for a lot of fun facts today, aren't I? Share your knowledge.
Share your knowledge.
Humans were called mortals.
Mortals?
Mortals, yes.
Mortals?
That's what they called humans in Bewitched.
Interesting.
And they didn't know.
Muggles.
Yes, you are, but that's
Very.
the modern day.
But it made
And she had to keep her
accent.
powers in secret when she was around. But her husband was a mortal, and he knew that she was a witch. Not straight away, though.
What?
Yeah, she married him before he knew she was a witch.
But he doesn't go around and say.
No. And she had an uncle, was it? Oh no, it was the doctor, Dr. Bombay. She would call for him, Dr. Bombay.
Dr. Bombay.
Can you believe?
Oh, why are you laughing?
I'm laughing because this is the funniest conversation during a crafting video. Where's the top plate?
Didn't you hide it over here again?
I don't know. Please no. I think my son is whispering to my husband how crazy his mum is. Are you?
What?
I'm having a blast here and you can't hear a thing, honey bun.
It's good.
We're all literally in the room.
Is there any headphones in the house that I can borrow?
Yeah, no, you're not borrowing my headphones.
I don't.
My little man doesn't want to listen to this conversation, and my husband's completely oblivious because he's got ear cancelling ear cancelling noise cancelling headphones.
Why ear cancelling?
Ah, yes, the twins. Oh, hold on.
The twins.
And Endora, yes, Endora was her mother, Samantha's mother.
Samantha.
Hi, Margaret. You've joined in a fun time. We're having some fun 60s, 70s sitcoms conversations.
Isn't Samantha when Olive accidentally calls Elsa Samantha?
Who, what?
Isn't Samantha when Olive accidentally calls Elsa Samantha?
Okay, well that's just... Oh, maybe that's where that reference came from. I never thought about it. Okay. Now, let's arrange our peaches. We'll definitely do one with leaves going this way.
What way?
The opposite way.
Oh.
So we can put it there. So let's start. Why are you hiding under the table? Nobody can see you anyway. Ooh.
But you could have seen me the other way.
There we go. Peach, have a peachy day. I think I'll put the third peach there.
Mama,
That's a chick.
did you know when Harry Potter first came out?
Can someone look at that up for me, please? It was in the 90s sometimes, wasn't it? When did Harry Potter first come out? Why don't you grab the first book and I can tell you?
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. You don't need to look it up, anybody.
Because we have 1, 2, 3.
Yes, we have the first three.
Like I like the first rule. I can read them all. Secret Slave. Like that's the third book.
Yeah. So we've got a group of peaches. Have a peachy day.
Wait, is it in the first page or the last page?
I'll just bring the book here, and
It's definitely not in the first page.
it's in the page with all the lots of tiny writing.
Tiny,
Sorry,
tiny.
excuse us for a second while we look up when Harry Potter was first published.
Oh, tiny.
Not that one. There we go, it's on that page. Copyright J.K. Rowling, 1997.
1997.
Yeah, before you were even thought of. Okay, so they're going to go there. And ribbon. No, I'm going to skip ribbon, but I will
Bye-bye.
put some fun things. You know what I mean when I do this, don't you?
I'm ready to help you make your card with my wand.
Okay, all right, I'm going to put embellishments. What are we called? These ones are adhesives. Sprinkles. Oh, that's
Ooh, that looks nice.
Who's gone? Joanne. Okay, I'm really happy with that placement. So what I'm going to do is something a little opposite to what I normally do. So I'm going to... Opposite. I'm going to stick the peaches to the vellum before the vellum is actually stuck down to the card. Because, well, there's twofold reasons. One is that they're stuck down. And second, and I'm going to put this one on dimensionals.
So it's popping out of nowhere.
Yep. The second is that it gives me a guide where to put the adhesive on the vellum so that it doesn't show. Because much as I love vellum, most of our, well, all our adhesives show through vellum. So it's always best to hide. Our little miss ran away. She did, but she came back. She's back.
Trying to hide my wand from everyone.
Okay, so now I've got my vellum, so I can see where to put the glue.
Ooh, now the sparkles can show up clearly.
apparently the sparkles are showing up clearlier. And then note that I'm not centering this. It is to one side.
Oh, that actually looks nice like that.
And it just visually sits better.
Uh-huh.
Now, I could have gone with the background a bit lighter, I suppose, but just I do
I
want
think
this
it's
straight.
nice.
I'm really happy with this.
Same.
Same, you're happy with it?
I can't wait to do the envelope.
And
Then we already know what to do.
let's see, what are these? These are Calypso Coral, Coastal Cabana, Mango Melody, and so I'm going to pick the Calypso Coral ones because Calypso Coral was, for those who are joining, today's stamping was a little bit of a mystery to me. I had, as a bit of a lockdown fun, I got Little Miss to pick the stamp set for me. So I didn't know what we were using.
And I had it right in my mind.
And one colour.
Oh, yes. But you used more than one colour,
I
obviously.
did use more than one colour. I only let you pick one colour, just a starting off
easier.
point. Yeah, so that I could make sure it all coordinated well. And the stamp set she presented was the Sweet as a Peach, and the colour was Calypso Coral. So I'm glad I've brought it in again. But no card is finished until what?
The inside and the envelope.
Bingo! Ding, 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 ding. I've got my envelope.
My heart.
Oh, thank you for all that love. And I'm going to bring in
The sheet with the cool
grid
thing.
paper again. And we are going to stamp some more peaches. Because
Why do you put that thingy underneath?
I've put the Stamp and Piece mat, or I think it's a piece mat, underneath because this is photopolymer.
Where's the polymer?
The stamps are photopolymer.
What does
They
that
do
mean?
not, well, they're the clear stamps.
Yeah.
With the red rubber stamps, they have a bit of foam on them, so there's a bit of padding to give a better impression. And these ones don't have that.
Oh.
And I know that I stamped them in stamped off version on the card there, but on the envelope, I'm going to do full stamping because
For fun?
I want to.
For fun.
Because I can. We put the little peaches away. Let's take out the little peaches again.
There's one more one left in that drawer.
That's okay. Oh, I've already got the peach colour out.
Are you going to do it dark as well?
Yep. But I need the dauber.
Dauber?
Yes.
What is a dubber? Not a dauber?
It's a dauber, I think. I'm not the best person for pronunciations or spelling. You should know that by now. You've homeschooled enough to know that.
Nope.
So there's the envelope.
That's so pretty.
And inside the card, let's do the same without getting
Messy.
in places we don't want.
And they should never be.
And I like cutting it off the edge when I'm stamping on
I think
the
it looks
inside
nice
of the
like that.
envelope, just because
It looks nice.
that was correct for Dauber. Thank you, Joanne. My wonderful librarian friend who knows all.
Librarian?
Yes, Joanne used to work in a library.
Good, I like libraries.
Yes, you do.
Because I love reading. And where books come from? Libraries who knew.
We have a decent library of our own.
I wish there was bigger. There are more books. That's fine. How big it is? It's pretty big anyway.
I cannot stamp the peaches without using the two-tone.
Yeah, it looks so nice.
Just, like, they work on their own, and these are distinctive stamp set. I'm pretty sure it's called a distinctive stamp set. So, you know, you would get a beautiful impression with one tone. Yes, it is officially a distinctive stamp set. Oh, thank you for the love. I am going to just tidy up the mess. No, we won't tidy up the mess. I will say that I do have a customer loyalty program. So Eventually I will update this video description with the information with all the products used. Oh look, Little Miss has made a peach. It's air drying clay. It feels really amazing actually, I have to say. So there we go, there's a little peach to go with the peach cards. Thank you for that, sweetheart. So for every $50 you spend, you can get a sticker from me.
Yay.
And collect 10 stickers and get $50 worth of products from me for free. It's also celebration, so let's flip. And I shall talk about celebration. So celebration is a fun time of the year. Sorry, I need some water before I continue.
Same.
Every $90 you can earn a free product from Stamping Up just for purchasing. And there's lots of fun products on that list. So check out my online store and I will thank you for your support. Happy spring for all of us Southerners, Southern Hemisphere people. And I will catch you next time. I don't know what time I'll do my live next week, probably around the same time. 3 o'clock while we are in lockdown at home because they're still at school. Anytime earlier. Anyway, thank you so much and bye for now.
Have a peachy day.
Oh, have a peachy day. Good one. Bye.